Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. ABC is out there with the kid. And it's ABC, and it's ABC, and it's Serbiak in at the small forward position. What do you think it's like for a team coming into a new season with a new head coach?
You know what's fascinating to me is each individual organization, Kevin, seems to have their own vernacular, their own verbiage to describe their system. So with a new coach, number one, he's putting in a system. Number two, the guys are trying to familiarize themselves with his language. Not only the X's and O's, but how does he communicate it?
And yeah, right, that's a good point. The delivery of the message is sometimes as important as the X's and O's.
No doubt.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Just 5 on the clock. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And Toronto choosing their team name back in '94. The fans helped them narrow it down, and with dinosaurs all over the silver screen, it helped tilt things towards the Raptors.
And we all remember those early uniforms, those giant velociraptors across the front. Fortunately, they've toned it down a bit since then.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Nesterovic. Another shot. Can't hit that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Davis with it. Nesterovic is there. Davis, the pass to Mcgrady. And it's off from three-point range. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. The pass to Brandon. A 3-ball. And Davis pulls it down. Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Mcgrady. Drains the 19-footer.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Here's Garnett. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Carter outside. No good on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Shoots a fader, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that ties it up.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance. You know, one dilemma that jumps out at me with the Timberwolves, over the years, they have been an excellent offensive rebounding team. It's the other end, the defensive backboards, where they have had some problems.
Now, here is Mcgrady, and it goes down 2 points.
Like the size as Mcgrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Garnett, the pass to Zerbiak. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And Doris, you're right. Over the last 5 seasons, the Timberwolves have been the absolute worst defensive rebounding team in the NBA.
And it's hard to understand, Kevin, because they have created second chance opportunities for themselves only to give it back on the other end. That's the kind of thing that can be demoralizing for your defense. You get a stop, but you don't finish the possession with a rebound. That can wear you out physically and mentally.
5 on the clock. Here's Mcgrady. That's tipped. Here's the kid. Nesterovic passes to the kid. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And here's Carter. 6 points for him. Mcgrady against Garnett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Mcgrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Mcgrady. Doris, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? And probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Doris, do you think it's more challenging for superstars in smaller markets, mid-sized markets?
You know, this is such an interesting debate in a world that has become, because of social media, so much smaller. You know, I do think that certain larger markets, LA, New York, can be a blessing and a curse. It does still feel like that media scrutiny is a little bit larger. When things are going well, it's the best thing in the world. When things aren't going so well, boy, those day-by-day question after question can probably become pretty tedious.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard that he might not stick around. Even after his decision to return to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for them.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You think about the Timberwolves, the one thing that seems elusive for this organization has been consistency. They have had the talent. They've had good coaching. The problem is they haven't yet put those 2 areas together.
Good on the bucket. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Mitchell against Mcgrady. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
But to me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Jackson. 1 second left. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 7. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. They've got Christie. Big Daddy is out there with Curry. Then there's Brown. And it's Willis in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Christie against Mitchell. Here's Christie. Covered by Smith. Good work there as it goes. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. And Curry pulls it down. Raptors leading by 7. Here's Brown. A putback. Here's Willis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead. Tiny, the pass to Jackson. Mitchell looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Smith. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career, and what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And you talk about this market of Toronto, Doris, it's been slept on for a long time.
No doubt, Greg, this is one of the biggest markets in North America. The Raptors are Canada's team, a country of over 37 million people. The Raptors ranked 4th last season in attendance.
Both shots good from the stripe.
I think one thing you have to love about the Timberwolves, their aggression on the offensive end. This is a team that has been top 10 in free throw attempts over the last 8 years. And when they get to the line, they do convert.
Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Bogue. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Nesnerovic. Pass to Zerbiak. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Garnett. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And part of why the Wolves get to the line so much, they take a lot of two-point shots.
And that's a trade-off, right, Kev? We all know the analytics like the three-point shot. They like restricted area twos. But the best way to get to the line is to challenge the teeth of that defense. You can't do that from 25 feet away, guys.
With his first shot attempt and another basket for Toronto.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
The 15-footer. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Garnett's got 6.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Bogue's the pass to Christie. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Bogues. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Jackson up top. Bogues defending. Pass to the kid. From deep three-point range, Toronto grabs the miss.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Now here's Curry. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Bogues. Oakley. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now the pass to Garnett. Bogues against Jackson. The fadeaway. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Bogues the pass to Oakley. Trying to get open is Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And for a franchise searching for stability, it doesn't help that the Wolves have had a number of head coaching changes.
Well, obviously, the Wolves aren't alone in that problem, Greg. I think it can be difficult to identify just the right kind of leadership. And when you do get someone like Greg Popovich or Eric Spoelstra or Rick Carlisle, you try to hold on for dear life.
That free throw good from Oakley.
I mean, Oak is as strong as an ox. Has that intimidating nature about him on both ends. Someone you just do not want to mess with.
Both free throws good from Oakley. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Brandon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Zerbiak. Here's the kid, defended by Carter. Pass to Brandon. Just 4 to shoot. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Carter outside. He can't get it to go. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Now here is Carter. He's got 9. Mcgrady outside. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Raptors lead by 8.
And how about getting a hand up on Mcgrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they've gotten away from the inside game this quarter. It was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan. Work it inside and punish the D down low.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Get up,
24 seconds left in the first half. There's the steal. Here's Serbiak. Mcgrady covering. Here's Tiny. Pass to Garrett. To the inside. Here's Brandon on the money from 12 feet away.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Toronto ahead, up 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, what do you think?
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
I think they let the game come to them. They haven't got to the foul line enough. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy Mcgrady.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Timberwolves trail by 3. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got ABC. Get out there with ABC, and it's ABC, and it's Nesterovic in at the 5. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Garnett. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Nesterovic.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Davis on the follow. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Serbiak. He's got 5. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Toronto leading by 3. Now, here's Bowes. He's guarded closely. Doesn't go that time. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Nesterovic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors with the lead. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. A nice shot by Carter.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be in.
The kid passes to Brandon. Nailed from three-point land. Brandon's got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the pass to Oakley. Carter outside. Good. And it's Mcgrady who picks up the assist. 15 points for Vince Carter.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size Mcgrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's Garnett. Toronto grabs the miss. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes to Carter. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Brandon, the pass to Nesterovic. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Mcgrady outside. Over Garnett. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Serbiak. 5 points in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Garnett misses.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You've got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him, from Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Here is Carter after the basket by Minnesota. Nesterovic with the rebound. Nesterovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Carter with it. He's got 17. Pass to Mcgrady. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's the kid, defended by Carter. Garnett. Fades. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Garnett's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Carter outside. Shot from the wing. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Rob. Here's the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Jackson, and Davis sends it back. Christie the best to Mcgrady. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jackson drives in, and good that time. Jackson's got 15.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
You gotta love seeing Mcgrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Jackson against Christie. With the teardrop, and Jackson finishes inside. 17 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
He lobs it up.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Raptors lead by 11. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. There may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Raptors leading by 11. Davis is out there with Big Daddy. Then there's Carter. Then there's Brown. And it's Mcgrady in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Carter dishes it to Davis. 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Smith. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And it's Tiny with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Bo. Pass to Mcgrady. Clock at 6. Now Willis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
Tight team.
Here's Serbiak. Mcgrady covering. For three, Smith. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Tiny. Bogues defending. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Tiny. Raptors leading by 7. There's the pass to Bogues. Carter with it. Over Peeler. The shot's good from Carter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Down low. A shot by Mcgrady, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Smith against Carter. Plenty of space. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
That's good from Carter. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Serbiak. Bogues defending. Knocked away and stolen by Bogues. And here we go. Finishes the break with a slam.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Brandon. Got a piece of it. Smith. Count it.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Bogues the pass to Mcgrady. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mcgrady's got 29.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Passes it to Tiny. There's the 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Raptors leading by 9. Mcgrady outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Carter outside. Six on the shot clock. Outside to Bogues. From outside the arc. Rebound by Smith. Timberwolves trail by 9. Serbiak passes to Brandon. Lets a floater go. It's good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Toronto calls timeout. present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tracy McGrady.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
And in the pass to Garnett. And stolen by Oakley. Stolen away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. He's perfect from the line this time. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Now, here is Mcgrady, headed by Serbiak. Floats one. Basket, good. McGrady's got 9 points in the quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Brandon. Banked in off the glass. Brandon's got 9 points now in just the second half. Raptors leading by 7. Carter outside. And he gets it to go. Here's Brandon. Timberwolves trail by 9. 56 seconds left in the fourth. And the shot goes down. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Carter outside. Here's Mcgrady. Garnett grabs the board.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense. .32
seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
When they foul intentionally, that's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And how about the heart that Bogues plays with? A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Brandon. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 5. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The kid passes to Garnett. Here's the kid from the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Zerbiak. From deep. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg